The Premier Lacrosse League announced back in May that its 2020 season will be played as a championship series from July 25th through August 9th. Last month, it was announced that the event will be held in Salt Lake City, Utah, and now we know exactly who will be suiting up for each team. We finally gotten to that point. The Whipsnakes won the inaugural PLL championship last year thanks to an overtime goal by MVP Matt Rambo, and they have the bulk of the roster back to try and make a run at 2 in a row, except at Rambo's position, attack, where they had a lot of turnover. Here's a look at the Whipsnakes' full 22-man roster. They lost starting attackman to the Waterdogs in the expansion draft, Brian Drenner, but they also add Zed Williams and a former Duke standout, Brad Smith, who did not play as a rookie last year. The standout midfield, defense, and goalie, Kyle Bernlohr, all mostly the same. The Whipsnakes' opponent in last year's title game, the Redwoods, now have Miles Jones on its midfield after an offseason trade with the Chaos. He put up 9 goals and 12 assists for 21 points in 2019. Joins a midfield that also includes veterans Joe Walters and Kyle Harrison. The big question mark is at faceoff with the retirement of Greg Gorenlian. Rookie Peyton Smith and Greg Paskoljan will try to fill his shoes. Rookie of the Year Tim Troutner returns in goal, along with the attack unit of Jules Henenberg, Matt Kavanaugh, and Ryder Garnsey. The biggest addition to the Premier Lacrosse League for 2020 is Rob Pannell, the All-World and Team USA attackman, 4th all-time in the NCAA in points, and set the single-season scoring record multiple times in the MLL. Joins the Atlas, where he'll reunite with former Lizards teammate Paul Rabel. On the Atlas, Pannell will team up with fellow Team USA players Ryan Brown, Tucker Durkin, and Trevor Baptiste. Goalie Jack Kincannon burst onto the pro scene last summer. The Atlas also have a new coach in Ben Rubior, who takes over for John Paul. The #1 overall pick in the PLL draft, Granny Ment from Penn State, suiting up for the Archers. He holds the NCAA single-season assist record and is the Penn State and Big Ten all-time leader in points and assists. Ament will play alongside Marcus Holman and Will Manny at attack, those 2 Utah assistant coaches playing at home for the championship series. The Archers, of course, are also led by Tom Schreiber and the top goalie tandem, Drew Adams, Adam Gittleman. Midfielder Sergio Salcido is now running the midfield for the Chaos. He was in the trade for Miles Jones. Salcido scored 10 goals with the Redwoods last season, including a hat trick against his now current team, Chaos. Salcido joined a crowded Chaos midfield. What stands out here is the attack unit, which now includes Curtis Dixon and Austin Stotts, who was last year's NLL Rookie of the Year. Dylan Ward now in the mix at goalie, along with 2019 Goalie of the Year, Blaze Reardon. They probably have the best tandem right now. The Chrome finished last in the PLL last season at 2-8 and are now coached by Tim Sudan, who takes over on the sidelines from Dom Starja. The Chrome will also be without Joel White for the championship series. They do add in Jesse Bernhardt on defense, as well as rookie Matt Gaudette out of Yale at attack to team up with Jordan Wolf and Justin Gutterding. Another big name in the PLL for year 2 is midfielder Zach Currier, star for Team Canada in both field and box lacrosse. He comes over from the Denver Outlaws in the MLL to the expansion Waterdogs. Of course, every player on the Waterdogs 22-man roster is new to the squad, including rookie goalie Matt DeLuca. The midfield has Connor Kelly and Drew Snyder to go along with Currier, while the attack features Ben Reeves, Christian Cuccinello, Kieran McCardle, Ryan Drenner, and Wes Berg. Yeah, that's a lot of guys.